Hey, this is a camera video. This is a unique camera, point and shoot, which you don't often see too much of anymore, but because everyone uses their phones. But I bought this one for a specific reason to use underwater when snorkeling, freediving, that kind of thing. And this is a Nikon Coolpix AW120. This is a unique one. It's 16.1 megapixels. It has Wi-Fi, and most importantly for what I wanted, it's waterproof. It has a lot of features for this class of cameras. There's a few out there, 4 to 5, that are competing products. This has the most features. This has probably mid-range. Honestly, I read a lot of professional reviews, and this one said it had mid-range to low-end image quality. But I looked at the pictures myself for the competing cameras. One's a Canon, one's I think it was a Pentax, there's an Olympus. I really didn't think there was much difference. I mean, these are point and shoots. They're not going to be anywhere near your DSLR quality. So anyways, for my needs underwater, this was sufficient, and it does come with a huge amount of features, which I like. It makes it feel more modern. You can choose this in 4 different options of color: black, blue, camouflage, and orange. If you're going to use this underwater, getting orange kind of makes sense so you can see it, but it is what it is. So I did recently use this on vacation several times, and my experience is that it worked out very well. As far as I'm happy with the pictures. There's a couple things I ran into. Let me just go over a few of the specs further though. It's 7.5 ounces, 4.3 inches in length, and 2.6 in height. It was released in February 27, 2014. Like I said, it's 16 megapixel sensor. The zoom range is 24 to 120 millimeters with a 2.8 lens, 5 times optical zoom. Has an OLED screen on the back, has full HD 1080p video, stereo recording, built-in Wi-Fi, built-in GPS, waterproof, shockproof, and freeze-proof. Means it's supposed to work okay if you drop it, and it's kind of, you give it to your kids and it's likely to not be broken. Alright, so actual usage. So what I found is that the charging is fine. It's kind of awkward in that you untwist this and you charge it with one of these right here, and you just kind of leave the battery door open. Battery performance wise, it's not any different than a GoPro in my opinion. So if you have the video running for a long time, it's not going to last more than an hour or so, if that. Again, that's running video full blast. Okay, that's the battery. This compartment here. You can see I got sand everywhere, and so I need to be careful. Standard SD cards is what it uses. Has this latch, you turn it. Make sure it is clicked, locked in, fully sealed before you can get in the water. It has some normal dials on the back. It's fairly simple to use. It has a dedicated video button, which I thought was good but awkward at the same time. I could never tell if the video was running without seeing the counter. So that was weird. I don't know. I would have liked more of a dedicated stop button. You can go zoom here and zoom back up here. Just normal macro, flash, timer, dials. There's of course, the menu button, the delete button. It has a few buttons on the side here the GPS. Has a little, let me try to fix the zoom for you. Okay, GPS button here. Basically it shows the coordinates for GPS and shows the little map, not a very detailed map. I did run it the whole time. It's handy. I like my photos tagged with GPS coordinates you can see on a map later. It has this quick access button. I pushed it, but it didn't really seem to do what I really wanted at the time. So it has a standard tripod mount. It's not too heavy. It has a normal flash. It has a movie light mode, which was kind of helpful, but it kind of made the movie darker. So overall I liked it. The strap that came with it, you're looking at it, was very awkward. I don't think I have it on fully right. You had to kind of undo it to put it on, but it's like a neck strap for this little camera. And later on I got used to it. In the water you put it around your neck, but it always makes me nervous having things around my neck. So I did use this for snorkeling a lot. The problem I ran into is it's very hard to carry. You can put this around your neck if you're okay with that. I'm always nervous I'm going to lose it that way too if it comes off. But so yeah, versus a GoPro where you can get a Go pole and other mounting options with the GoPro, this was hard to carry while swimming. So that's one thing. The other thing I would say is that the LCD screen is very nice, but I quickly got a bunch of scratches on it just the very first day of carrying it around, and I had it in a little cloth container, and anyways, it got relatively scratched up quickly. It still works, but it just surprisingly got scratched quickly. The flash is okay, just common with normal point and shoot. Overall I like it for this specific reason, the snorkeling and underwater use. I didn't have any leaking water at all, it worked fine. If you're a scuba diver, this, as of 2014, this is the one that will go to the highest or lowest depth, 80 feet about. So that's one thing. Again, you're going to run into, how do I mount it, how do I carry it? You kind of lose one of your arms for swimming if you're carrying it. And I had some swimming in a strong current, and if I couldn't use my arm very well because I'm carrying this thing, so it became challenging. So again, overall pretty cool. Picture quality is good. So if I had GoPros, and if I'm gonna, many people that just want underwater photos are gonna ask, well, shouldn't I just get a GoPro? Well, maybe. I would just say that this is a little bit better quality wise, a little bit sharper if you can steady yourself and take a good picture. The color tone is better with this. The photos do turn out blue in more rich color than the GoPros. The GoPros at snorkeling depth tend to have just very green, muddy colors. And it's distinctly different when you compare this to the GoPro. Now I know at lower depths there's filters you can put into the GoPros. I don't have personal experience with those. I've seen a few examples on the internet about that, but my understanding is it needs to be lower depth, and you have to buy a filter, a red filter, to use that. But anyways, this works pretty good out of the box. Let me know if you have any questions. camera.